Hello, it is the month of May 2016. Some of my family and I are visiting our house here in Mexico. And a lot of you guys, my friends and family, have asked what our house is like. And I've never really done much of a video to show. I've taken a few pictures. But you can see we live at the end of a dead-end street, which is really nice. We've got an empty lot next to us, which you're seeing. And this is the house. It's 3 floors tall, maybe 2.5. I'm not sure how you would call it, because the 3rd floor is smaller. Our beautiful pine tree that's really done well. We've got peaches, we've got plums, we've got nopales, which is a kind of cactus that we eat. All kinds of stuff growing in the little garden here at the end of the street. Take you inside. Welcome, come on in. Here we have the garage, which is big enough for 1 car, as you can see. And we've got windows so that from inside we can look out into the garage. And we'll go into the living room here. Currently, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law live here, so there really isn't too much stuff. We actually built this house originally with the idea of having church here. So the whole lower floor is open with the idea that we were going to have church meetings, Bible studies, and things like that. And here is my beautiful wife. Say hi, Sky.
Hi, Sky.
And since we made those plans, we've added these walls just to enclose the kitchen a little bit because it was just too big, too much of an open area. And yeah, anyway, so that's the living room, the kitchen area. This is where my father-in-law and my mother-in-law sleep. They kind of divided it to make a little room for themselves. That door there is a bathroom. Then we go outside here. See, we've got windows that go all the way from the ceiling to the floor. We wanted lots of light because we knew that eventually this place would be built up and we'd be kind of closed in, which has kind of already happened. This is our backyard. I personally did the stonework that you can see there. And but you can see my neighbor has built, his house is pretty tall now, so we've got a wall there, and eventually this will all be walled in. It'll be a lot darker. Hopefully our trees survive. This is a plum tree. Makes really nice plums. See if I can find some. There's one right there. They're almost ready too. That's where years ago we used to wash the clothes. Now we use it for washing dishes and stuff like that. And my mother-in-law's got a washing machine here and hot water heater and a whole bunch of rocks that I've collected. And a lot of this is that onyx that they use to make all the chess sets that maybe you're familiar with from Mexico. That's it in its natural form. Okay, we'll go back inside. Say bye, my sweet wife.
Bye, my sweet wife.
We'll go up to the 2nd floor here. And again, the original idea was to have church here, so we designed these bedrooms on this floor to be classrooms, so they're actually really huge. Excuse the echo in here. Totally empty right now, of course, because we don't live here and nobody really uses this part of the house. This is the other bedroom. You can get an idea of how big it is by the little bit of furniture that is in here. This room used to be the boys' room, and I think it's the coolest room in the house. At the time, the tree wasn't here, but now that it is, it's cool. You can reach out the window, and there are plums ready to eat. Pretty soon we'll be eating lots of plums. Stand here and look down into the backyard. And this is the hallway. This room here, you won't be able to see much because there isn't a light bulb in it right now, but it's meant to be a very huge bathroom with an area for a washer and dryer, hot tub, and of course the toilet and the sink, but we've never been able to finish that bathroom yet. Then we've got two smaller bedrooms here. Compared to the United States, these are probably more normal sized rooms. Much more cozy. Again, pretty big windows. Excuse the mess. This is the room we're staying in right now while we're visiting. Closet over there. Now I'll take you up to the third floor. We wanted a lot, again, like I said before, we wanted lots of light. And we expect the house to be completely closed in by buildings eventually. So we had above the stairwell, we have a glass block, I guess is what you would call it. And that's really nice. It gives a lot of light in here. We've been kind of packing and unpacking and moving stuff around, so excuse the mess. This is another one of the bathrooms. Eventually there'll be three. We've got two that are done. Basic bathroom. And this is a bedroom that does not have windows. Oh, this one actually has the light. Yeah, I can turn the light on in here for you. There we go. Not too exciting. And this is, we designed this third floor to actually be where we were going to live. And again, I'm talking like in 1995 when we started building this. So the third floor has that one bedroom I just showed you that doesn't have any windows, and then this is the living room area, dining room area. And then in here it's got the connections for the kitchen. Eventually this will have its own kitchen. It's got for the plumbing and things of that nature. And then out here is a little patio that we could walk out. Not a patio, what do you call it? Balcony. And again, we'll be able to reach out and eat plums. You can see it's really been built up. We were one of the first houses here in this neighborhood, and now it's getting completely bought and sold and built and those kinds of things. So we're really happy with it. It's a wonderful house. We've got a lot of good memories here. We've tried to come and live here 2 times, and for one reason or another, hasn't worked out yet, but we still hope to in the future live here. And this is our bigger patio. This tree, we bought it in a flower pot. I don't know, maybe 18 years ago or something. Anyway, this is the view. There's a 9-lane highway that passes by about a block away from here. In fact, you can see part of it over there. So it's actually very noisy at night up here on the 3rd floor, but downstairs it's really quiet. That over there is a Tesontli mine where they quarry scoria, I think is what it's called in the United States. Basically volcanic rock, and they use it for all kinds of fill and road fill and building materials and things like that. Another hot water heater that we just had installed, but we're gonna have a shelter built around it because obviously it's gonna get rained on. We just had that put in about a week ago. So there you have it. Welcome to our humble abode. Hopefully you can come and visit someday. Bye.